Today we're going to be making steak and a mushroom tortellini pasta. It's just like the steak 3-cheese tortellini pasta that I made, but we just using a different tortellini pasta with mushrooms. It's pretty much the same recipe, y'all. But I don't think I have enough of that, so I think I might add the 3-cheese pasta as well. Anyway, before we get started, make sure y'all get my cookbook. It is on Amazon and it is linked below digitally. Without further ado, let's get to it. So y'all, like I was saying, this is the mushroom tortellini pasta that I have. I'm gonna come up there and show y'all. And then this is the 3-cheese pasta. I just feel like this is not gonna be enough, which is why I might use some of this. And let me show you. So I think this is about 1 cup, y'all. This is the mushroom tortellini. And then this, how many ounces is this 3-cheese? This is 12 ounces. So I really just, I don't know. I just trying to have enough pasta, that's all. First thing we're gonna do is take our steak. We're gonna pat dry our steak, okay? This is a ribeye. This was about $14. Although I did see a ribeye yesterday for like $12 and I was shocked because they be running like $17. So we're just gonna pat that dry. And last time, y'all, I did not use a rack like this, but I think it's important to use a rack because once the water starts to go through, you want to make sure that the water goes through and it's not like on a plate where the steak can absorb the water again. That's gonna come up off of it, if that makes sense. So we're trying to get this, we're trying to do a dry brine for about 30 minutes. That's what we're gonna do. So all I'm using, y'all, is a little kosher salt because it's thick and it can penetrate. We'll put a little salt on top. And pepper. That's all I'm using. Last time I don't even think I used pepper. Alright, y'all, so we're gonna let this rest for 30 minutes and then we're gonna start cooking it. Water test. So this next part is going to depend solely on how you like your steak. I'm about to cook mine for 2 to 3 minutes because I really like mine medium rare, but I feel like it's going to come out medium just because of me recording and all of that and everything I'm doing. So I like to use algae oil when I'm cooking on high heat because it can handle up to, what is it, 500 something, 535 degrees at smoke point before it starts smoking up your house and getting crazy. And you do want a good sear and crust on this steak, so that is why you want to sear this on high heat. I'm gonna do mine 2 to 3 minutes. It's not very good, but it's decent. We're gonna flip it again, and then for the last minute, I'm gonna add my butter and rosemary. Okay, y'all, I cleaned off this rack, and we're going to allow this steak to sit for about 10 minutes before cutting into it. Do not hurry up and cut into it. Let it sit for 10 minutes. I have my water already boiling for my pasta. I just put a little salt in it. That's it, y'all. Just a little salt. You can put a little chicken bouillon if you want to, but I just put some salt. So I decided I'm not gonna use this, y'all, because it's actually yeah, expired. So I'm not gonna use it. So we're just gonna cook the pasta according to the package. When I say according to the package, just read what it say and follow the instructions. That's all you gotta do. Alright, so we're gonna add a little bit more oil and some butter. Onions. We're just gonna add in a little garlic. This is the garlic that I made and froze. Check out that video if you haven't checked it out. So we're gonna add some spinach. Use as much as you like. We're going to use probably about maybe 1.5 cup of heavy cream, but I'll be using what I want, but you can use 1.5 cups. Now I'll be having to mix that up just to see where I'm at. And how I determine where I'm at is just, I guess, the liquid. I don't know, I just look and see like if I want more or less or whatever. Now we're just gonna add a little seasoning. This is all purpose, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, and smoked paprika. So I'm not going to add my cheese yet because I don't want it to start sticking while I go ahead and go over here and cut up this steak. So I'm going to turn this down to low, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut up my steak. Remember the truth always. Perfect. That's for me. So I'm hungry. Now we're just gonna cut it in little dice. This. Alright, y'all, it was hard for me not to eat that steak because I was eating some little pieces because baby, it looks so good. Now we're just gonna add our Parmesan cheese. Y'all can add about 1.5 cups or so. Mix that in real good. Alright, give it a little taste. That's perfect. So now we're just gonna add our pasta in. Make sure y'all keep the pasta water. Do not dump the pasta water. Okay, we're just gonna mix that in real good. Then I'm just gonna add a little. So no, I'm not gonna add none. You keep your pasta water in case you need to loosen up the juice or whatever, but it looks like it's pretty loose, so we don't need to add none. With me adding the noodles, it had a little water in it anyway, so it loosened up the sauce a little bit. If this has been sitting out and like you want to eat something later and it's still in a pot or whatever, that's when you can add a little bit more pasta water to loosen up the sauce, because it does get pretty thick and tight after a couple hours or so if it's still sitting in a pot. So just keep that in mind. That pasta water is liquid gold, baby. Now we're gonna add our steak bites. Alright, so we just gonna add a little parsley for the finishing touches. Move this. Alright, y'all, this is how it came out. Y'all, this is pretty much Alfredo sauce. Like, that is literally how I make my Alfredo sauce. It's really nothing that different besides the spinach And you can also put spinach in your Alfredo if you want. If you don't want to use broccoli or whatever. So, y'all, don't forget the grocery list is in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Let me know what else y'all want to cook, what y'all want to see, what y'all want to learn.
Hit that subscribe button.